Welcome to the Now Loading podcast. Today we have a special guest. We have Manny. Manny, you want to say something?
Hey, what's up? I'm Manny. I'm GameBuzz playing trade.
He's from GameBuzz playing trade, and so today for the podcast we decided to do something retarded. Hopefully this is going to work.
The other ones weren't retarded already. So.
We decided that for this week, today being the 17th of May, we're going to attempt the podcast while playing Street Fighter X Tekken and talk about what's new in gaming. So I guess, Dinx, since you're not the one playing right now, you will start it off.
Alright, so it's been a pretty busy week in games. A lot of big games came out this week. The first thing we're going to talk about is the new, or first unveiling of the official Halo 4 multiplayer trailer, which guys watching it, because I don't like Halo very much. If you guys recall, my Halo ODST review was pandered because I called it overdone story trash. But I thought the multiplayer actually looked kind of cool, and for once the actual visuals look pretty nice. What do you guys think?
You know, I think it looked, well, I'm a huge fan of Halo, period, and so back in, when you kept dissing Halo from Halo 3 to God knows what,
They're all the
I was
same.
loving it. No, it's not the same, but you know what, at first I was scared that, with Bungie no longer being in charge and 343 taking their place, it wouldn't be so good, but after seeing the footage, I'm impressed. The only thing though, and it's not a complaint, but I don't know if I'm the only person, but it looks a lot like Crysis.
Exactly the same as
actually,
Halo 3.
It does. I find it's gonna look good though, because like it looks to me as there's like what 60 frames per second in this game.
I think you forgot to choose your character.
Oh damn, I should do that.
Yes, when you're playing Street Fighter X Tekken, you gotta choose two characters.
So yeah, the game looks good basically. I think 343 studios are gonna do a great job taking over the franchise starting from here.
Yeah, I was watching a few things that they were saying, talking about how there's going to be a new enemy. They haven't announced the enemy yet. The Covenant will be in the game. They're playing more of they're not really the main, they're still antagonists, quote unquote, but they're not the main antagonists. There'll be a new enemy, released.
And speaking on that, there's actually going to be a new hero you're going to play as. And what I've read, it's a Spartan AI that you're going to be playing in a sort of separate mini game. And they've also unveiled the official release date. So mark your calendars, November 6, 2012 is when Halo 4 officially comes out.
Can't wait.
And let's not ignore the fact that before we move on from this, oh, by the way, I'm the Rio with the white, just so you know, the person dominating
so
right
they're
now.
going to follow the typical Street Fighter 4 thing, jump, low fears, jump over. Steve's Voice going to get his butt kicked as usual.
All right.
I'm not doing good right now.
Yeah. But I suck at this game, and I'm kicking ass here, so that just says something about Manny's skills.
You're feeling good about yourself right now.
Yeah, a little bit. So wait, what are we talking about again? Oh, by the way, so
That's just over already. Jesus.
Spartan. There will be Spartan 4s in this one because in Halo 4 because it takes place a few years after Halo 3. So it'll be cool to see that. So let's move on to the next game. All for us. You start again.
The last all right, so last
for us. All for us.
All right, so we've been following a lot of words from the Naughty Dog Twitter feed. We've been talking to one of the founders, Mr. Andy Gavin, and they unveiled the real first trailer for Last of Us, which is kind of the next follow-up in the cinematic tradition by Naughty Dog. And the trailer looks freaking amazing. The game looks cinematic, looks beautiful. And I'm really excited to play it.
I think, honestly, after seeing
this is the most mindless game of Street Fighter X Tekken. Like, it's button mashing, it's hurricane kicks, and it makes no sense.
Well, I won, so I guess.
I guess.
Anyway, so Last of Us, what do you guys think?
I think it's gonna look good. A lot of games are similar to it though. Like, look, we have right now I Am Alive that's available as DLC that kind of resembles a game. It's not a new concept, but Naughty Dog does have Uncharted to back it up, and I can't wait to see what it's gonna be, how it's gonna look.
And that's the thing. The Naughty Dog has Uncharted behind it. They've already shown that
they can do cinematic.
They can make cinematics. They can make great storylines. And just from seeing the recent trailer where they're driving through this neighborhood and they get an ambush, that looks sick. So I can't wait for that game. But let's just move on to something I'm really looking forward to.
Wait, no, but you know what it reminds me of? It reminds me a lot of the environment of Enslaved, actually.
Yeah, I was actually
like
gonna say
that, like torn down, city environment, everything is with growth over it. And actually, if you played Uncharted 3, there was like this Easter egg that people found that kind of hints at people being affected by something. So I think it's in the same universe, so you might actually see like an infected Nathan Drake.
It'd be kind of weird to see Drake, and I know,
Bam!
I know Drake, he looks pretty realistic and everything, but compared to The Last of Us, he will look a little cartoony. So I'm gonna be extremely doubtful on that. So moving on to the game I'm looking forward to the most actually right now, and it's not even a full game, it's a DLC, is Batman Arkham City, Harley Quinn's Revenge. I'm sorry, I'm just in love with that girl, Harley Quinn.
We already talked about this.
Yeah, but did you see the new trailer? It gets more into what the story's going to be. I'm guessing Batman at some point gets kidnapped and Robin goes after him. And
oh, by the way, these are spoilers if you haven't played Arkham City yet, so don't listen to our podcast.
So tune out right now, yay!
No, you know what? The only reason why he likes it because he gets to see his boy Wonder, Robin, in it.
Yes, and I'm still gonna say the fact that Nightwing is not in it makes me sad, but
because he's a horrible character. Manny, don't you think Nightwing is a good character?
Seriously, he's not one of the greatest characters. Even
Thank you,
even Robin.
Manny. I appreciate your feedback.
Robin's got it on Nightwing on that one.
No, what was that? What was that movie Under the Red Hood where Nightwing makes an appearance? That was epic. You guys,
it's an appearance. It's about Batman and Robin, and the fact that Robin's in it kind of disappointing, but it'll appeal to fans like you.
Whatever. All right, so the next game, I guess the next topic would be Unreal Engine 4. Now, I've seen some footage, and Jesus, that looks fucking sick. Just the you have a demon king at some point. He looks like he's what the fuck's going on right now? Being ass handed to me. Who am I?
See, this is the problem. You can't play games and talk about other games at the same time.
Back to Demon King.
Okay, Demon King. Just the effects, they have something called dynamic lighting. I was reading up on that, and they're saying that the lighting won't be just programmed effects.
You guys are just mashing buttons.
It won't be programmed effects. It will have their own inherent qualities. I don't know what the hell that means, but Jesus, honestly, it just looks great. And Epic Games actually is trying to get. Apparently they saw the specs for the PS4 and they want them to up the ante because I don't know.
Because the thing is, for the 360, they convinced Microsoft to up the RAM up, and they're trying to make the same claim for the next generation system. So Unreal Engine 3 was so widely used by games like Arkham Asylum and Mass Effect 3. So Unreal Engine 4 probably will be even more widely used.
Yep.
And they're even saying that the type of effects they have, the developers are going to love it, and you're going to see even crazier, slimier looking characters covered in Vaseline because most Unreal Engine games look like that. So.
Nice close-ups.
Well, the shiny effects, I'm looking forward to Unreal 4. I guess Black Ops 2 will be one of the last things we're going to talk about. I know Manny has a lot to say on this, so let's just let him start this one.
Black Ops 2, where to go from here? Being an avid Call of Duty fan, I do not know where they're going with this.
It's your turn.
They released their first trailer about a week and a half ago. It's been so on the net. People are saying this, people are saying that. My opinion is basically it's gonna be a good game for people who've never played the Call of Duty franchise. Basically though, but it's pretty much a hash up of everything we've already seen in Call of Duty and other games. It resembles a lot of Battlefield 2142. We have Ghost Recon Future Soldier coming out this week. I think they're taking a bit of every element and incorporating into their game. They don't know where they're going anymore with it. But there is zombies that might be able to save this game.
I think based on, I watched the trailer and I was very impressed by the scope, and I think it's kind of cool they're going into a future setting. Yeah, it hasn't been done before, and it's Call of Duty, so we're gonna have some inane story that makes no sense. But I was actually kind of taken back by the trailer, and it kind of piqued my interest. I don't think I'll be buying it, but I will be checking it out because it looks like they're doing something different. So.
I think you'll be picking it up because we'll probably have to review it. So we will be picking it up. I don't know. I'm a little disappointed with how Call of Duty and Modern Warfare series is going, but at least it looks like the story will have more fleshed out this time around. There is a
don't get your hopes up. I don't think so.
Their trailer is always the same. They have this protagonist talking during the trailer, or an evil guy talking during the trailer, explaining out the story. Pretty much the same. Fast graphics, big explosions, Michael Bay stuff, but it's not really going to change.
Michael Bay styles, Michael Bay type of money. That's going to bring in crazy cash. I don't know. You have to be impressed at the fact that Activision is making a game like this every year. And there's still 40 million people playing it on Xbox Live. It brings in billions of dollars. I don't know when it's gonna stop.
They have the power right now. They have the power. Activision Blizzard.
All right, so I guess you guys have said everything there is to say about this. So this last thing we'll talk about before we get into the last topic, that it makes no sense. Anyway, we'll be talking about Maybe talk about that. I guess Diablo and different things. You take this off because I'm getting
a little game called Diablo. So Manny mentioned, Activision Blizzard really has it going on, and obviously another big title they released was Diablo 3 this week, and Manny, can attest to the power of a game that's 10 years in the making, and a lot of fans who want
crazy
it.
Stuff.
Check out our bonus level, interviews of fans at the lineup on midnight. And there's actually surprisingly a lot of problems with the release. I was really surprised to hear that Blizzard wasn't expecting this like massive influx of users. And there's been always issues with the shitty DRM and people waiting in line to play the game. They didn't want to play it in multiplayer, they want to play it single player.
Not to mention, no offline single player, which is kind of a bummer. Yeah,
huge bummer actually. So I'm not a PC player. Voice didn't even know Blizzard made Diablo. He thought actually EA made it. I told him anything, but
yeah, I actually did, which is kind of sad.
Which is so don't expect the GamerNerdz reviewing Diablo 3 anytime soon, unfortunately.
Well, you know what? Well, maybe we will. We're looking into it. For sure, we probably won't do it because it'll be completely biased. Maybe we'll find someone. I don't know. But I guess that's it. So let's just quickly talk about the fact that we went live on Machinima. We won't spend too much time on that because that's just us tooting our own horn. So Dinx, what do you think about the reaction of people to the episode?
So Sudden Death, as you guys know, is currently live on machinima.com. So make sure you peep it, make sure you like it. And I'm not surprised because when you get people talking on the internet, you know, there's gonna be a lot of negatives, a lot of positives, and when you start getting racist comments made on your YouTube videos, you know you've hit the right crowd. So we had a pretty successful launch on the first episode, which titled Games in Your Pocket. The second one went live yesterday, called Games Go Hollywood. We've had a much more bipolar crowd. Some people are really racist, some people are really positive. Some people just outright hate us, which is fine.
They took the time to write a comment.
But if you read the comments, it actually is much more than the first episode. A lot of talk about what we're talking about, more so about Resident Evil, the movie itself.
For some reason.
Or in fact, completely about Resident Evil, but we do have some decisions being made by the fans, and they actually agree that Voice won this episode. I pretty much won the first one, and we'll have our deciding episode next week.
Listen, Manny, who do you think won the first episode?
First episode, seriously, on my part, I'm down for iOS. I'm not a big handheld
Well, there you go.
guy.
Automatically, you lose it. So
I guess I lost that episode. But second episode, I would give it a tie. I couldn't really pick sides right now. You guys are both looking at me like,
I'm like, you better choose right side, man.
But yeah, seriously, no. Both great episodes. You guys are doing a great thing right now.
And listen, Manny, thanks for coming down.
Appreciate it.
And as you clearly see, we really sucked. Things didn't play.
I don't know. I wanted to focus on the topic. You guys are just mashing buttons. We're actually going to watch the footage about this after and decide if it's really good or not.
No, we're going to keep this in. But I guess that's it. So we're going to close off. Manny, you're on Twitter. Shout that out.
Twitter, Emmanuel Dreta at twitter.com. Also on Facebook, you can look me up. Shout out to Play and Trade, GameBuzz, who I represent. And the GamerNerdz, thanks a lot once again for having me here.
Thanks for being on it, Manny.
You want to shout out yourself, dude?
So make sure to follow me, Dinx, D_I_N_X. That's the best Twitter feed ever. Make sure you follow Voice Production Star, whatever it's called.
It's Voice Production, just at Voice Production, Voice with a Y. And don't forget to follow and tweet us at TheGamerNerdz. Simple, TheGamerNerdz with a Z, not an S at the end.
One quick thing, so if you follow TheGamerNerdz, make sure you also follow our free game giveaway competition brought to you by the guys at GameBuzz and Play and Trade. Write us any tweet with the hashtag win a game from GN, and you have a chance to win a free video game of your choice. Look forward to following us on Twitter, and see you guys next time on GamerNerdz Now Loading.
Look forward to following us on Twitter. Okay. All right, guys, we out.
Whatever.
And it's a wrap.